Welcome to Sports Live Media. It's your main man, Sports Live, with a special interview today. Today I have the interview with Alan Scott, the head football coach at Good Hope High School, and it's been very pleasant in having me here in his field house at Good Hope High School. So without further ado, let's get into this interview, shall we? Coach Scott, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well. How long have you been coaching high school football at Good Hope High School?
So at Good Hope, this will be my 9th year as the head coach.
Okay, and how long have you been coaching elsewhere?
This will be my 22nd year as a coach. As a head coach, this will be my 13th year, I think. So I'm kind of a little.
Do you have any other schools you were coaching at before you came here?
Yeah, I was at Vinemont for a long time. I was there for about 12 years. I had also coached at Mortimer Jordan High School and at Gardendale's Middle School.
Okay, cool. So that answered my second question. So what got you interested in coaching football?
My head coach, J.D. Williams, who was here at Good Hope, my senior year that spring, I was kind of trying to think about what I wanted to do with my life, and so he allowed me to come out here and help with spring training, and then even helped him that fall. And I really enjoyed it. I like teaching young people, something new, and then hopefully they grab onto it and kind of run with it.
All right. Well, tell me what the process is on what goes on game day to prepare for competition from a coaching perspective.
Well, it actually starts immediately when the game's over. So
okay.
I can take you through the week. If
that'd be fine too.
So, on Friday nights after a ball game, whether it's a win or a loss, then we as coaches have to kind of look at ourselves and we have to evaluate what we did well and what we didn't do well.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, once we know what we need to work on, then we get the opponent's film and we start looking at what they do well, and
right.
So you start looking at different things, tendencies, matchups, just your basic, football tendency type stuff. And
right.
Then, Mondays for us is our day. We work on Good Hope. We try to we introduce maybe some of the opponent, some little things that we saw on film over the weekend, but mostly Monday is for us. Tuesday we start installing some things that they had done. We try to run our scout team on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday we try to really polish things up, and hopefully we've seen some growth and understanding by Wednesday. Thursday is a walkthrough. We meet at 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, and we get our walkthrough done by 7. And then Fridays, it's all, as we said, the hay's in the barn.
Okay. So some coaches have superstitions or traditions they do to prepare for game day. Do you have any? And if so, what are they?
I wore the same pants for years, but they're starting to get a little tight. I don't know why. Maybe the 20 pounds I put on in the last couple of years. But,
okay.
Nothing too bad. I think we have some coaches that sit in the same seat on the bus on the way and different things like that. But it's all in fun. If I find a penny on game day, I put it in my shoe. That's a weird one that I've done over the years. I don't know.
Believe it or not, that's not really strange compared to some I've heard, but it's unique and interesting, that's for sure.
If it's on game day, I put it in my shoes. So.
Okay, so what has been your most memorable experience you've had as a coach?
Oh, goodness. In 20-something years, there's just been a lot of things. I think some of our bigger games that we played in, I think, in 2018, for us to beat Fayette County on the road like we did, I think they were number 4 in the state at the time. And then we beat Jacksonville at home. They were number 2 in the state, and they were undefeated, 11-0. Beating Aniana here for the first time in school history a few years ago was a big game.
Yeah.
Northside game. It's just been really blessed. We've had a lot of experiences here over the last, 8 or 9 years.
Alrighty. The 2023 football season is starting in a few weeks. What are your hopes and expectations for the season?
Well, we just want to improve. We did make the playoffs last year with a really young team. So we want to see improvement. We want to see our guys have grown in the offseason, both physically and mentally, in their maturity. We're in a tough region. We've got Hanceville, Aniana, Cherokee County, Etowah, Asheville, and Fultondale. And so we've got some really talented programs that go deep in the playoffs and have tradition. So for us to try to make the playoffs again this year, I think is probably our goal. And then once you get in the playoffs, you just never know what's going to happen.
Okay. Well, my last question for you is if you can give encouragement to younger up-and-coming football players, what would you tell them?
Up-and-coming football players. So actually I am helping with the Pee Wee program here. My son Garrett's in the room, and so the encouragement for them is just to love the game, learn the game, know how to do it properly, Be aggressive, give great effort all the time, and listen to your coaches. Yes, sir, and no, sir goes a long way.
All right, well, thank you for taking the time to talk with me today, Coach. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And if you will, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the notification bell so you can be made aware when I have these special interviews, when I go live, or when I have sports action videos. I hope y'all all have a wonderful day. Peace out.